Okay. All right. The energy at the bottom of the deck, Four of Pentacles, followed by the Nine of Swords. And also this Nine of Swords is really connecting with this energy. What we are seeing right here is definitely someone who is holding on to something, which perhaps at this point they should actually let go of. It almost feels as though with this energy, the person has a tendency to hold on to everything and to everyone because maybe they are afraid to end up without anything at all. It definitely comes from a place of insecurity, not feeling confident, and feeling as though maybe this is all they can afford. Now, this could be something that you are feeling or something that someone else around you is experiencing at the moment, and which is definitely impacting the evolution of the overall situation, both in the present but also in the future, unless addressed, of course. With this energy, the person has a tendency to follow fear instead of intuition. Someone who says, I'm too old, I'm not pretty enough, I'm not good enough. Someone who thinks, maybe this might be it for me. So I better go for it and take what I can. But obviously, this is not a type of mindset that will evolve into a successful outcome. And we'll have to understand the situation better and understand why this is the type of energy that is showing up at this moment in time, how to fix it, and where it's going to go once fixed. Because these sorts of energies keep you stuck and keep you away from something instead beautiful, which is trying to get into this situation. So let's look into it. First of all, in the middle of the reading, the Empress crossed by the Six of Wands reversed. And I mean, immediately with the Six of Wands reversed, clearly we see a message that talks about someone who's going through a time where they have lack of confidence. Now, if this is not you, this can still impact you in case you're dealing with someone who's feeling this way. In fact, when someone is insecure and doesn't love themselves enough, they have a tendency to do things and say things out of fear, and perhaps things that they don't really mean. You might be a little confused about someone's actions towards you, or if this is you, you just feel like you don't know what to do next. The worst thing about this situation is how you're not able to see how beautiful you are, how beautiful you actually are not able to see your potential, therefore not able to see how much you can actually achieve here, Libra. This Empress right here is showing up because there is a need to be perfect. Someone here is fixing all of their pictures, applying filters, always making sure that they appear near to perfect. Now, there is nothing wrong in wanting to appear at your best, but at the same time, you have to realize that nothing and no one is perfect. And often that beauty is in the imperfections. We also have to understand where this energy is coming from, though, because I don't see this as insecurity that comes out of nowhere. In fact, we can see that something has happened up here which has deeply impacted perhaps your vision of yourself and your self-worth, starting from this Five of Wands in your focus position. We do see a card that talks about competition, a competition that perhaps you didn't know you had, at least at first. Something you realized in time and that initially you really did not see coming at all. We will see in a second what this is about. But what's important at this point is understanding that if you have to struggle for attention, if you have to struggle for someone's love and care, maybe it's your time to let go, to look somewhere else, Libra, and just surround yourself with different type of people and situations that are worth fighting for and maybe even sacrificing for. But this doesn't feel like that at all. Other people, other situations that instead are going to really focus on you, these ones are better losing. So if you're dealing or have dealt with someone who treated you this way, Libra, the best thing that you can go through at this point is losing this person. It's not easy. It's not a simple process, but at the same time, it's the best thing for you. If you cannot fully convince yourself of this, just imagine a friend of yours or a family member that you really care about. Imagine that they are going through what you are going through. What would be your advice to them? I'm pretty sure that you would suggest them to do the same thing that I was just bringing up a few seconds ago. Love yourself, Libra. You owe that to yourself. Now, in your past position, the energy that is impacting you the most, in fact, is this Three of Swords. Doesn't matter how old or new this energy is, it's still very much impactful in your life. Now, one of the things that I completely agree with is that it's easy for me to sit on the side of the camera and just give solutions. But when it comes to actually implement them, that's where the situation gets tricky. We see how you are still impacted by this, right? And one of the hardest things to do is to transform this energy into something that can benefit us in the present and in the future. We all know what a heartbreak feels like. And it's honestly one of the most painful things that we can ever experience. But it's also something that we all go through, and also something that we all recover from sooner or later. A very important thing is to understand how most people will come and go into your life. And you shouldn't always take it personally. Is it easy to do? No. Is it necessary? Yes. You have only one life, and you have to react to these energies in a way that it's going to be constructive for you. The way, in fact, you react to them defines your happiness. And it's not just about how you feel today, but it's also about the opportunity that you might miss something if you lose yourself, something around you. And so right here, there is something, in fact, on the horizon for you, Libra, which truly feels like everything that you might have ever wished for. But as we will see shortly, you might miss out on it if you'll be distracted by the past. So let's focus on what's coming next. First of all, your strength right now is represented by the sun. So what do you need to do right now? You need to stay positive. When you feel that no one is ever going to love you because now you're too old, or because now you have less to offer, or at least you think so, you need to start changing your mindset around that. Look in the mirror and start admitting to yourself the truth, that you're beautiful, that you have a lot to offer, and that anyone would be lucky to be with you, period. We cannot attract happiness by believing that we don't deserve it. And there is something so beautiful coming your way, which I can assure you, you won't be able to see it if you have the wrong mindset. This is really much like all the frequencies that are around us, but that we cannot hear, or all the colors that our eyes cannot see. If you don't prepare for this, unfortunately, you will end up missing out on someone who is actually crazy about you. Right now, be positive and surround yourself with beauty. Now, so supporting this message, in fact, we have the Nine of Pentacles, right? And here we're starting to see this person, someone who has been moving towards you slowly and silently for a while now. I am pretty sure that this is someone you think would never be interested in you. You might have had some fantasies about this situation, but always with a mindset of this, this is never going to happen. And you're so wrong, Libra. And soon we will see why. This is someone who comes in with the energy of the Pentacles, right? Someone reliable, someone who's willing to put in the work in order to make things successful. I do perceive this person being someone very different from the type of people that you've had up to this point. And honestly, this could be even someone from the past who comes in with a different approach and different overall vision. We'll have to look into it. But what's coming towards you in the near future? I mean, look at this tower right here. Tower, Knight of Pentacles. This is clearly something very life-changing, a turning point. Right here, this is the reason why you need to change your overall mindset and idea of the situation. This is not just going to be something that has the potential to bring you that happiness and that reward that you so much deserve. This is something that will happen fast. You see the lining here? Something that will come in and that you will miss out on if you blink, which means that this could be someone unexpected who's going to send a message, someone who's going to tap you on your shoulder right behind you and with a big smile saying that they have missed you. If handled the right way, this will truly be that turning point into your life that you have been waiting for, Libra, and that you deserve. We do see someone with a different type of energy coming in, but if you don't believe in it, you will not place yourself in the right physical, geographical places, on the apps even, in order to meet this person, perhaps once again. So let's see who this person is. Let's clarify this Nine of Pentacles because I want to understand why they have been moving so slowly towards you. What has been slowing down their movement towards you? And what are their intentions right now? Let's see with this tower what you should expect in the near future and how it's going to overall impact the evolution of this new chapter that it's shaping around you right now. So let's see what this tower is about and how this overall situation is going to transform in the near but also in the distant future as well. If you want to dive deeper into the messages, Libra, just follow me in the extended reading link below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every single week I randomly select viewers who have watched the extended video to offer them a free personal 30-minute reading. I send out emails every Monday morning. Make sure to check out your spam folder as well. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Libra. Look what's coming towards you. The bridging energy from the current situation to the future situation where things are really starting to change is a beautiful one. Right here, in fact, we have this Eight of Wands talking about a lot of passion coming in, a lot of messages. And if perhaps at some point you've blocked this person that we see now with the Nine of Pentacles, maybe because you were hoping for a message that was not coming in, and so you wanted to not always be in that waiting state, therefore you blocked them. Now it's time to believe that this can actually happen, because you know what, Libra, it is going to happen. If you know that there is a chance for you to meet someone, to meet new people, or even old people coming back into your life, but you just spend your whole day on the couch because you don't feel the motivation, you don't see the possibility for something new and beautiful to start for you, then you will miss out on this. So it's really important to follow the sun advice here, Libra, because it's going to be key. It's going to be the portal that takes you from a very frustrating situation to one instead, which promises to give you happiness and love. No more heartbreaks, no more disappointments. First of all, I want to clarify this Nine of Pentacles, and I want to see who this person is their feelings and intentions, and why they have been moving slow. And then we will jump onto the tower to see what you should expect in the near future.